we have breaking news as the Wales squad is announced by manager Aussie Vale for their opening Nations League matches against the Czech Republic and Poland. Now there's a recall for left-back Ben Williams and a first-ever call-up for Newcastle striker Theon Jones, as well as recalls under the new manager for Cardiff City defender Josh Neville and Chicago Fire winger Jack Vale. Now Aussie Vale is currently speaking to the press, so let's go join live. I can confirm that James Gwynedd, he's been forced to miss this window through injury, so that's a huge blow for us, but we'll deal with that as best we can and still look to get some positive results. Now, do we have any questions? Effa. Effa Gwynedd, the Welsh reporter. How do you think Wales will get on in the group? Yeah, I mean, it's an even group. I think ourselves, the Czechs and Poland will all feel like we can top it. And, Georgia will be tricky as well. So it'll be interesting to see how it plays out. Do you feel you have settled on a style of play for Wales? I hope so. We've had a little bit of time in charge now to do some experimenting. And I think it's clear as day to everybody that wingers just isn't working for us right now. So we've made some adjustments and hopefully we'll see the benefits of that. And Ep3 Gareth does not feature in this Wales squad. No, we have not. We've honoured him with his cap, and I would recommend to Ep Gareth that he does announce his international retirement and focus his attention on the Wags. Hi guys, I'm Aussie Villain, and welcome to Season 14, Episode 3 of The Impossible Dream with Bala Town. But today we put Bala to one side and focus in on Wales as we begin our the Nations League group. We're in the second tier. You can see there, B Group 2. So looking to get promoted into the top division. Now, I know I said last episode that we would sort of split between Wales and Bala Town. Thank you to everybody who gave me feedback in the Discord. This is all new to me. So I think what we're going to do is we'll do sort of a Wales episode where the games call for it. And I'll be looking for your guys' feedback on what's sort of working and what's not, so we can kind of settle in on moving forward with the nation and Bala Town as well, as long as we have the national job, of course. But this is the squad that we've called in to play the two games against Czech Republic at home and Poland away. Now, a couple of new names that have been called in here. Josh Neville has come in. As you just heard, as a sort of defensive cover. So he's a new name. Also coming in, who is a new call-up, is Jake Vale. Now, James Gwynedd, and if you're not familiar with who he is, I'll show you in just a second. He is our superstar that plays at Manchester City. He is injured and will miss this. So we've called Vale in as cover, as sort of a right wing-back. He can play there. So hopefully he'll do a good job for us. You can see he's due to start today. And the other new name that we have called in is down here, Theon Jones from Newcastle United. What I like about him, he's only 19. It's his first call up. He's decent in the air. He's strong. He's a good header of the ball. Good teamwork. I'm thinking sort of target man, if as a sort of a different way to play. Sort of our version of Andy Carroll, perhaps. So it's his first call-up as well, and we may or may not see him in a game today as well. So let's have a quick look at the group and sort of get a feel for things. As I said, it's ourselves, Czech Republic, Georgia, and Poland. You would imagine Georgia's going to be the whipping boys. And then it will be between the other three of us as to who gets promoted and who sort of stays in this league. I'd like to think we could win it, but... yeah, I don't know, basically. I don't know. So we start at home to the Czechs and then we go away to Poland. So if we can get 4 points out of today, that'll be a nice solid start for us, I would think. Now let's have a quick look at what we're doing here. Now, I meant to show you who Gwynedd, who's missing, didn't I? So let's go to schedule. He is pretty much an ever-present for us. No, we didn't play that one as we were experimenting. This guy here. So he's missing from injury for this window, I guess, international window. So it's a big blow. He is an absolute star. So that's a big miss. But we'll get by as best we can. Now, we are not the favourites for this one. We are hosting the Czechs. Where are we? We're at the Cardiff City Stadium. They are a Lubas Kozul coached team. He looks, decent enough. Good man manager, not the best motivator necessarily. A balanced passing style of play is what we're expecting. If you have a quick look at the analysis report here, you'll see that it's essentially blank. So that doesn't particularly help us, does it? This is the team that we're sending out. As I said in the press conference, we're doing away with wingers. I think it's clearly not working. Theon Jones, or Sean Jones, I'm not quite sure how you say the first name. yeah, we've retired him momentarily. He's suspended for this game anyway. So our team, it is James Wilson going in goal. He's been good for us so far, so he keeps the shirt. The back three, as it is Chris Mapham as a ball player. We have Gurke, of course, Bala town boy, to play on the cover for us like he does on occasion for us in the Champions League. Mpadu as the other ball player on the right-hand side. Vale, he is our attacking outlet down the right. A good attacking player. Defensively is where we'll potentially only tackling. I'll leave it there. It's not going to let me move. But tackling of 9, positioning of 8, decisions of 6. That's the concern. But he's there to be an attacking, marking of 8 as well. He's not a defensive player, so let's hope we can just kind of get away with him there. Over on the left-hand side, it's Kerry Hughes. He is a good defensive player, but not so good getting forward. So hopefully they'll kind of balance each other out. The deep line playmaker, as he is for Bala Town in Europe, is Brett Brewerton. He does a good job there for us. Let's hope he can do it in Europe as well. The advanced playmaker is Gary Grant of Cardiff City. Good vision, good teamwork, good passer of the football. So let's hope that he does a good job for us. Ken Buckley of Bala Town, of course. He goes as the Mazzella. He is a wonderful, wonderful player. It's Ollie Weaver of Brentford. He was at Manchester, but he's at Brentford now. He is the pressing forward. And to make it 4 Bala Town players in the starting lineup, Marcus Wade is our advanced forward. A really, really good finisher. We know what he can do sort of for us. Let's hope he can transport that over to the international game and get some goals here. So the unlucky man to miss out, so we can see they're lining up more or less, I guess, as you would expect, is Alan Hall, who has done quite well since we caught him in. 2 goals in 3 games. I just don't think there's quite enough else there technically. So we're going to go, well, obviously you can see who we're going to go with. So that is that. But there's options on the bench as well if we need them. Chris Venables says, do it for our fans. I'm going to say, show me what you can do. Or do we say, go and have some fun? Show me what you can do, boys. Show me what you can do. Some calm, we have faith, and yeah, let's get this campaign underway, hopefully in the best possible way. Alright, anthems ring out around the Cardiff City Stadium, and, well, this is, I think this is kind of like our first, it feels like more of our first competitive game. The Croatia-Russia qualifiers for the Euros, was it the Euros or what was the Euros, wasn't it? I mean, yes, they were competitive games, but we really didn't. We had no time. We didn't get a friendly to look at the squad. This is not going particularly well. So there we go. That's better. Yeah, so I feel like this is more like my team now. I have an idea of what we're trying to do. And yeah, so hopefully we'll get a good result here. I think we do need to win this one at home, don't we? Here we go. Grant spreads it out wide there for Vale. This is what he's in the team to do, to get forward. Can he find Wade or the other guy, Weaver, in there? He goes back to Brewerton. Patience. We'll go with a patient approach. Mpadu goes all the way back to Williams in goal. He gets it forward, looking for Grant. Gurke, Brewerton, there it is for Wade. Marcus Wade! Oh! A good opportunity, and the patient build-up play paid off there. Now, can we get something from the corner? Vale to knock it in. It's headed away at the near post. Not the best corner, we'll see. Can we get a block in? They clear it behind for another corner. It's attack versus defense practice, apparently. And we'll get a second crack at this. Vale knocks it in. It's header. Oh! Grant's header straight into the goalkeeper's hands. But it looks as though we've settled into this game a little bit now, doesn't it? A very slow start, certainly based off the match stats, but we've come back into it. And we're finishing the half the better of the two teams, though we don't have the goal to show for it. 0-0 at the break. What do we say? Do we just say unlucky? I think we've done okay there. Wade with the big chance that was missed. Weaver hasn't done too much. Grant, Buckley are doing okay. Kerry Hughes is only playing a 6.3. And he's on a booking as well. So he could be one that needs to look to come off. I'm trying to think who is our backup left-sided player. And I'm pulling blanks right now. We'll have a look in just a second here. Everybody else is doing fine. Is there a better way we could attack? And who's the backup? We've got Ben Williams, that's right. And so he's a decent option. So we'll give Hughes maybe a little bit of time here. And then we might look to move on that change. So let's try that. Team fluidity is structured. So let's maybe take creative freedom off as well. And we'll give it some time and see how that goes. Demand a bit more from them. And a 6-2 now for Hughes. And I think we're getting to the point where we need to call it on him, don't we? So let's get Ben Williams on. See if that helps us at all. And then at some point we have to start asking ourselves, do we need to change to wingers? Because you get the feeling it's not quite working right now. Now, one other thing we could look to do, perhaps, is stick in a number 10. Who do we have that can do that? We have Freeman. So let's do that. Let's do that. See if this works for us. It is opening ourselves up a little bit, if I'm honest, but let's put Brewerton on defend as well, just to try and be a little bit more cautious. It's the old stick or twist, isn't it? It's 0-0. We're at home, so we really do need to try and win this game. Let's try show some passion. Weaver is continuing to not have a great game up there. Poland's taken the lead against Georgia. We would kind of expect no less. So let's try the new guy, Theon Jones. Get him on as a target man on support. And the other thing we might want to do with that is get some crosses into the box. Let's take it off all of that. Let's raise this tempo and see where that leaves us. Give it a get creative. And here we go. Ben Williams with a throw. Can we get a late winner here? Where's Neko Williams when you need him? Back to Brewerton. Mepham, sorry. There's Gurke with a good ball out there to find Vale. Can he get a little bit of quality in? Vale, cross to the back post. It's there! It's there! And it's Ben Williams with the 88th minute goal for Wales. And what is it with Welsh left-backs? Neko, was he a left-back? I can't remember. But anyway, what is it with Welsh backs getting the late goals? It's an 88th minute goal, as I said. Vale finally with a little bit of quality. Crosser, wonderful stuff. Williams with the header. And it's 1-0 to Wales. Well, that could be absolutely crucial. We've told them to concentrate. Let's go and close this mofo down. And, well, let's hope that we've done enough now to... what do we want to do? We want to keep putting pressure on them. We want to slow it down. We want to close up the lines. And the other thing that we're going to want to do, actually, we should probably just go in here, because we're going to want to put this back, aren't we? But there we go. Wonderful stuff from Wales. Let's put you guys back. Do we have another sub? We do. Let's get Prosser on for... Oh, we don't. Oh, Jesus, that's not good, is it? Oh, dear. Yeah. Well, let's just hope. Come on, boys. Come on. Let's see this out, please. Let's see it. 5 minutes, ref. Where did that come from? Vale with the throw for Jones. Oh, Jones with a loose pass. Vale gets caught. Can we get this away, please? Don't do it. It's there, and Williams makes the save. All right. Calm down, boys. Calm down. We're into the... There it is. A massive win. Ben Williams off the bench gets the late winner for Wales. That's a great way to start the group. Well done, boys. That was very nicely done. So Wales edge Czech Republic in a tight contest. Really well done. The under-21s have had a good day out as well, so that's amazing. There is quite a few of our boys in the under-21s as well. Ben Evans is there, our centre-back, of course. And I'm not picking under-21, so this is the game that's picking them for us. And Denigami is in there as well, which is good to see. He is very close to a senior call-up too, let me tell you. And Marcus Burgess, who of course we gave to Connors Key, he's got himself a call-up there as well. So that's all excellent news. But there we go. Brewerton leads the way. Norwich boss is looking at Marcus Wade. I'm willing to sell him, mate. Give me $5 million. You can have him. But there we go, guys. Wait right there. We are playing Poland away. I'm assuming they won. Did they win? Let's go and have a quick look at the group, actually. Yeah, Poland did win. So this is already shaping up as though it could be... it's a massive game in the group, isn't it? Okay, welcome back. We are in Poland, ready to face the Poles, and we again not the favourites for this one, but we saw it didn't matter too much against the Czech Republic, did it? We have a good record against them historically as a nation. 2 wins and a draw. Let's have a quick look at what we're up against here. They are a Jersey, that guy, coach team. Again, decent manager, not the best motivator, not the best coach, but he's just got to manage, doesn't he? Adventurous, standard style of play. We have a quick look at how they did against Georgia. We obviously saw they got the 1-0 win. They were a little bit narrow, perhaps defensively, sort of attacked down that one side. Passing network is there, and their key passes as well. And this is a team we're sending out. We've looked to freshen things up a little bit and make a few changes. So Williams continues in goal. Mapam, Gurke, and Rondon comes in again just to freshen it up a little bit. If we see over here, Mpadu was only 85% fit, so I thought maybe let's freshen him up there. We're going to keep faith with Vale down the right, and Ben Williams. How could we not start him after he got that goal in the first game there? So they're the 2 wing backs for us. Brewerton continues. But then in front of him, it's all changed as Prengley comes in to be the advanced playmaker, and Freeman, he is going to be our Mazzella. And we're going to keep faith with the 2 up top, Weaver and Wade, and just see how they get on. But obviously we have options on the bench. Theon Jones obviously did okay when he came on, didn't he? Because we won when he was on the field. So he was close to getting a start. And the other guy we have, of course, up there we can bring on is Alan Hall, who has scored for us as well. So, yeah, we've got good options. I'm looking forward to this. All right, and everybody's lining up as expected. Now, it says Prengley's making his debut. He's got 3 caps. Now, 2 of them may have been in the friendlies, but I'm sure he played against Russia or Croatia, didn't he? But anyway, says he's making his debut. Venable says do it for the fans. We're the underdogs here. Go out there, cause an upset. Like that. Can't we have faith? And, well, let's see if we can keep another clean sheet here. Anthems again. Going to pay our respects to the motherland here, and let's see what we can do. It's one of these where, I mean, a draw I think is more than good enough for us. You know, we'll be top of the group at that point, having got a point away to the team that looks as though they're going to be our main rivals. Although, I mean, the Czechs, it was only 1-0, so they're going to still think they're right in this group as well. Wade is looking anxious. We'll give it a demand more. We're doing okay here. We're getting a lot of possession, which isn't always the way. Let's give it a get creative. See if we can get something going here. It's going to be a corner for us. It looks like it is. Vale knocks it in. Who's in there? It's in, and it's Marcus Wade. Marcus Wade, the Bala town legend, gets the goal. It's 1-0 to Wales, and it is Jack Vale with a second assist. He is doing a wonderful job there for us. Marcus Wade, unmarked at the back post, powers the header in. We've seen him do it for Bala Town time and time again, and now he's gone and done it for Wales. Wonderful stuff. Away from home, we are 1-0 up against Poland. We have work to do here defensively, though. Can we get that away, please? We cannot. But we've got a little bit of luck as it goes over the bar. Can we get through to the break? We can, and that has been really, really good first half from us. We've limited their chances spectacularly. Don't get complacent here, boys. Gurke, come on, a little bit more from you, mate. A little bit more from you. And I tell you what, it's good to see a team with so many Bala Town players, and yes, I am a little bit biased towards them, I'll be honest. But I don't think any of them don't deserve to be there. And it's good to see that, you know, even with them in the team, we're showing that we're still competitive. Let's demand a little bit more. Weaver, again, is not having a great game. He's on a booking as well, so let's not waste time. Let's get Theon Jones on, who, I've got to be honest, I'm liking him more and more. So we'll get him in. Is there anything else you want to do? Ben Williams, what is it with the left side? Is not playing well, whoever starts. It may well be that his goal in the first game sort of masked an otherwise average appearance. Let's give it a show some passion. What else could we do? I wonder if we want to be a little bit more narrow. I wonder if we're just not quite giving ourselves a chance. Attacking wise. Here we go. Can we put some pressure on them high up the pitch? Cross-field ball. There's no one there. Czech Republic have taken the lead against Georgia. So it is looking as though Georgia are, it's 2-0 now. It's looking as though Georgia are going to be the whipping boys. We've done well there with whoever number 11 is to get a foot on there. And that is a weak header. And I'll breathe a deep breath there because I was very concerned that was going to end up in the back of the net. But highlight continues. Mepham has it. Goes forward to Brewerton. He's number 11. That's who did well to go back and hold up the attack there. Here we go with Freeman. Good ball for Prengley. Can he pick a pass now? There's Jones. Jones back to Prengley. Good ball forward there for Ben Williams. Is he going to get a second? Oh, he's off the crossbar. Oh, so unlucky. It was the inside of the post, underside of the crossbar. Another corner. Again, it's headed away. Poland clear it, and that will end the highlights. Come on, boys. Demand more. Can we get a second goal that would surely wrap this up for us? We've got a couple of tired-looking players out there. It might be time to try and close this thing down a little bit. Vale, you've done wonderfully, mate. Your work here is done. So let's sit these guys back in a little bit more. We'll play them as fullbacks just to protect our lead a little bit. Just on support. We are going to want a little bit of width, but we don't want to go silly with this. So that's 2 subs. We would have another sub if we want it. Wade's looking tired. Do we bring fresh legs on in midfield, I wonder? Let's leave it at that for now. And we can always make another time waster a little bit later on here. Come on, boys. Concentrate. We're almost there. We're in stoppage time. I really didn't do a good job closing this down, did I? Here we go with Freeman. It's a ball across. Brewerton is going to get there. Oh, a little bit nervous there for a second. Brewerton to Prengley. Back to Brewerton. Forward for Williams. Can he get across in? Can we wrap this up? Jones should be lurking, and we know he's good in the air. Prengley back to Williams. Get the cross in. Back to Brewerton. Oh, it's a terrible pass from Brewerton. What was that? It's 3-on-3 at the back. They're in. Don't do it. Williams, save us. Oh, it's a good save from Williams. And I didn't close it down. We weren't wasting time. It's my own fault. Let's continue to just... Please, boys. We've got 5 seconds. It's almost done. It's almost done. It is done. It's back-to-back 1-0 wins for Wales. We have 6 points in the group. That is magnificent. Don't become complacent, boys. But wow, what a start. Wales in control as Poland brushed aside. There was the one moment at the end, wasn't there, of heart attack stuff. Wade is the match winner, though. Excellent stuff from him. And Norwich is still looking at Wade. They would have liked what they saw there. But guys, that is it for today. We will catch you up on what's happening with everything that's happened with Bala Town next episode. And we will be back. And I believe it's going to be Hibernian reserves in the Iron Brew. And then Atalanta away from home in the Champions League group stage. Now, if you remember from last episode... We have the group from hell, Bayern Munich, Chelsea and Atalanta. So away to them, we need at least a point. At least a point. But if you have enjoyed this, please do hit thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe if you're new. And look at that. We are high-flying and fancy-free. 6 points from 2 games. We've got 2 games to come against Georgia as well. Are we going to get promoted up into the into Nations League A? That would be something, wouldn't it? Take care.